come with music, you know, they're either their MP3 players or something. They always have something. They're always listening to some kind of music. This is why I started to use music. It's a great intrinsic motivator. You don't have to give them prizes. You don't have to give them anything. They like music. Everybody listens to music. Do you know of somebody who doesn't listen to music? Does anybody here not listen to any kind of music? It could be classical, it could be any kind, but is there somebody here that does not listen to music? Oh, good. Okay. It develops rhythm, stress, and intonation. You know, when you say, the perfect tenses are very difficult, right? You know, you're using have, and then you're using the past participle, okay? So, you take something like, I want to teach the present perfect tenses. I'll use a song like from the Beatles. The Beatles are really good to use because their songs are real easy to learn. They're very catchy. The tunes are really catchy. So I'll use something like, I've just seen a face. I've just seen a face. I can't forget the time or place where we just met. She's just the girl for me. And I want all the world to see we've met. Da, 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 da. Had it been another place, had it been another time, you know, and you go through the song, but they're using, if you look at the song, they're using the perfect tenses throughout that entire song. Now, the students don't know that they're reading that. They're just learning the words to the song. Isn't that how we learned our first grammar innately? I mean, we learn our first grammar from our first language. You learn Polish, and nobody taught you grammar. You learn how to speak Polish, and now if somebody said when you're a kid, well, give me the whatever tense, you would say, I don't know, but you probably know what's correct and what's not correct because you've learned it innately. Same way with the second language. Also, one thing that I see, rhythm, the rhythm of the language. I mean, just think of that. Say, I've just seen a face. Say it. It's not a, now you know how have you heard that song before? You know how fast it goes? I've just seen a face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. She's just a girl for me and I want all the world to see we've met. Da 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 da. Now, is that fast? Is that how normal people in a native language speak? Okay, that's what now if you, I just heard somebody the other day speaking Polish that I said, I've never seen anybody speak that fast in my life. I mean, in any language. My God, this kid was like, I said, what? I mean, what did you, did you read like, I have a dream speech in like 5 seconds? I mean, it sounded to me like a machine gun. And that in a conference that I went to last year, the last time I was here, we had headphones, and people were on stage speaking, and that's what I heard. You know, the speaker, and the translator said, well, now he is saying. I said, wait a minute. There's no way that he's translating everything that this person is saying, because there's just no way. So this helps you hear the language at normal speed. Because when you hear native speakers, it's fast. It's really fast. Stress, went to stress. Try that. I mean, I'll put the words up there for I have just seen a face and I want to see somebody. First of all, you have to take a big, deep breath and fill your lungs because notice I ran out of air. I've just seen a face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. She's just the girl for me and I want all the world to see we've met. La da 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 da. Okay, see, but you have to take that deep breath before, otherwise halfway through the verse you'll run out, okay, of words. And intonation. It helps with pronunciation innately. You're not thinking about, for Spanish speakers, one thing that they cannot pronounce is this. Or, let's get into the TH sounds. The voiceless TH sounds. Okay? So, I've just seen a face. I can't forget the time or place where we've just met. She's just, you're using the perfect tenses in contractions too, how native speakers speak it. So, this is something they're not thinking about because when I tell them, okay, this is, In Spanish, we don't have this sound. It's a B. So this word would be vaca. Vaca. They don't say vaca. Maybe some Spaniards. But most people who speak Spanish, that sound doesn't exist. It develops new vocabulary because they learn a lot of vocabulary here. And it teaches cultural and idiomatic expressions too. They learn a lot of cultural and idiomatic expressions.